You're still lingering like the old cologne that you wore. I still see your face in the empty frame by the door.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Renata and this is my little channel. This is where I share all that is going on regarding sewing and hopefully this year a little bit more about me, my life. I missed out on Vlogmas. I was too nervous and too scared and thought my life was super boring, so I did not join in, but everyone's video was just so amazing and so beautiful and so fun to see everyone's life, especially people that you follow, you subscribe to. It's nice to get to know them a little bit deeper than just the topic that they share here on this platform. So hopefully I get to do more of that in 2022. So this is the first Friday Sews. It's the first Friday in the year and I'm so happy that I'm on the ball and I have some things to share with you. So if you guys are interested in my sewing plans for next week, what I've done this week if any, and my life and what is going on, please meet me in the next section. Okay friends, so let's take it back to December. We're going to chat about life and what has been going on. So the Christmas season has come and gone. It is one of my favorite seasons and I just love it so much. Like I said in the intro, I enjoyed watching everyone's Vlogmas. I just felt like I didn't have enough time, there wasn't enough hours in the day to sit down and watch these as well as comment, because I want people to know when I watch their videos. So usually the first thing I do is like, hey, here I am, just so you guys know I am watching you all. I love to do that just so you know, they know that and acknowledge that someone they know is watching their video. And it was good. I loved them all and I'm going to try next year. We're going to see about that. So on the Christmas theme, we had a wonderful Christmas. It was quiet. It was just my husband, myself, and the kids. My daughter, as most of you know if you've been watching my Friday Sews, she recently got a job, so she's been working at the burger joint for about 3 months, so she was really excited to go out there and buy Christmas presents, and I'm going to show you what she bought me. It's one of my favorite jewelry brand, Kendra Scott. And I have like, it's not focusing. Focus! Focus! It won't listen to me. Anyways, it's Kendra Scott. I have quite a few of her, well, I won't say quite a few. I'm just beginning to create my Kendra Scott collection, but let me just put the earrings onto the holder, that way you guys can actually see how pretty they are. And I don't wear earrings a lot. I probably would wear them just for videos or if I have to go somewhere specific, but on a daily basis I don't really wear earrings. But these are the ones she bought me for Christmas. I really hope it focuses. Let me turn my light. There we go. So that's what she got Mama for Christmas, and almost made me super cry because her note was just super sweet, and my daughter is not a sentimental girl. So it was, I mean, she is such a beautiful, kind spirit, but it's just tear me up. She's like, oh dear mom, thank you for being a great and kind-hearted person. You have made my life extremely happy just being you. I love you a lot. Merry Christmas. You know, that made me cry because, oh, it's so sweet. And yes, I was so surprised. I never asked her for anything just because I'm the parent. We provide for the kids, and she just wanted to do that, so she bought presents for everyone, for her dad, her brother and sisters, and she was just so excited. So I know she loves working. And that was one of the highlights of my Christmas. Now, on top of that, for Izzy, it was really a sad Christmas in some respects because 8 days before Christmas, one of her friends committed suicide. So that really, really hit her hard because they had plans for the weekend, and yeah, it was just really sad. It was really rough, and I still just keep thinking, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I just saw this guy, just saw this kid, and it really, really hurts. So the Thursday before Christmas, she had to go to a funeral, and it was just so gut-wrenching to look at her go through that with her friends. Yeah, so I'm really happy that our Christmas eventually turned the tide and she's in a much happier place. So that was one of the sad parts for the holiday, and I think it probably will be sad for a few more years for her until she comes to terms with that situation. On a different note, during the holidays, I cooked a lot. I ate a lot. We all ate a lot. We had so much fun. My juicer died, so I couldn't, like, my plan was to cook and prepare everything, in advance, so I know the days that I'm going to indulge and the days that I'm not, I'm going to juice. But my juicer died, so I was really bumming, and I totally indulged because I was super sad about that. So I have a new cold press juicer, and from next week I am going to be juicing again on the full time. I love it. Like I keep saying, it makes me feel so good. I feel so light. I feel so energetic. I have a lot of energy, and it's cooler now here in Texas, so I've been going out earlier in the morning for runs and sometimes in the afternoon. So those are the two things that I'm doing, and I'm continuing with my bar, but I'm really trying to eat healthy this year. So more vegetables, less of all the things I love from Panera. So not a lot of carbs, but definitely, I'm never saying that I'm not going to eat, because that is not me. I enjoy food. God created it for me and you to enjoy, and that is what I'm going to do. I'm just making sure that most of the things that I bring into my body is healthy. And then I have free card days, which are Fridays after 4 p.m. all the way to Sunday. And then we start back the healthy cycle again. So that is pretty much most of the thing that has gone on within our life from December. You guys, I hope you checked out the Little Red Dress Project, because we have some really awesome entries, and they were so beautiful, and we had a wonderful time. So let's move on from life to sewing, and the top of the things that I want to talk about is the Little Red Dress Project. We had so many entries. They were all so beautiful, and I am so glad that I do not have to pick a winner. I know that sounds really bad, but guys, the number of beautiful garments that were sent to me and Kira was just a phenomenal. They were amazing garments, and I don't want anyone to feel like they can't join this challenge because they're a new sewist or they're not good at something. We're all at different stages in our sewing game, and I just wanted to do this challenge just as a way to motivate us, regardless of the level that we are, but just to challenge ourselves and push ourselves in a forward direction, doing things that we may not have normally done, and using a color like red, which is totally strong and very intimidating, but we can all rock it and look like rock stars, because there's so many shades of red that could look good on multiple skin tones and body shapes. So thank you guys so much for joining and taking part in this challenge. I'm not promising, but I'm going to try to grab as much photos as I can of some of the submissions and leave that at the end in a carousel with some music so you guys can take a look through what was submitted for 2021. And that is it on the red dress project. So for sewing this year, I recently posted my sewing plans for the month of January, as well as I've already edited my Make 9 video, which is going to be posted on Sunday. So you guys are going to see what I plan to attack during the year of 2022. I don't like always making plans just because I'm a free spirit. I like to do my own thing. I will say one thing today, and when it comes to like how I feel and what I want to do, I change my mind, okay? Clothes and style, they change so fast. I just feel kind of scared being locked down into I'm making this. So that's probably why I don't do plans videos. But I thought it's a good way and a good gauge to see how confident I am in making projects and how accountable I am to myself, because these are promises that I'm making to myself, and if I break a promise to myself, then what good am I, right, as a human? So if I can't keep the things that I say that I'm doing for myself, how can I keep my word to other people? So that's where my mind is when I say I'm going to do these plans and move forward with them. So that video is out there. You should go check it out. I have 5 items that I'm going to be sewing for the month of January, and then I have picked out 8 projects for the Make 9 throughout the year, and then I left 1 block open for me to decide whatever I want. And I kind of left that block open just in case there was a new pattern that came out that I really liked, or a new indie pattern that I really wanted to try. And that's why that free space, free card, whatever is there. So it's just open to me to just say, yes, I want to do this now. And regarding the January makes and the Make 9, I've already started on the Hudson. The Hudson men's jogger is on my Make 9. You'll see that in my next video, but I've already started to work on it, and I have the waistband to put on and the cuffs, and that one is for my son, and then I've already cut out a second one for my husband. So the other projects that I just kind of want to give you a little idea is this beautiful faces print again. Head over to my plans video, check that out, and let me know if you think that pattern that I shared, if it's worthy of this print. So let me bring this closer, and then you guys can see like the fall, the flow, and how thin or how it moves. So this is the fabric, and this is how it flows. So let me know if you think that pattern, if that works for this. And the next thing that I'm going to share, and this is just because I just received this, is another Minerva fabric, so I can't wait to work on this one, but I need to be patient and get my projects done. But I've picked up, or should I say they gifted me this beautiful cotton sateen. You guys know how much I love these. This is another Lady McElroy. I feel like that should be my last name, Renata McElroy. Here we go. This is it. I think this is going to look so pretty in a beautiful dress for spring, and since I just received it, I thought I would share this with you guys. All right, now let's talk about my plans for next week. So I'm going to work on the Hudson between today, Friday, and the weekend, get those 2 completed. I have a Fema pattern to review and cut. I've already printed that pattern, and I'm going to work on that while I multitask and complete my hoodie for the month of January. So that project isn't included in my sewing plans because I just wasn't sure how it was going to go, and I just didn't want to stick a lot of stuff in my January plans and not really hit the goal. I needed to make sure that the majority of it was attainable. But that project kind of slipped my mind, and I just realized that I should do it first because I have been in communications with the company and they gifted me the pattern. So I'm going to work on that, and it was a very interesting process, and I can't wait to talk about that as well once I sit down, review the pattern and the process of that sewing pattern company, which is new to me, and I just can't wait to share it with you. As we move into 2022, I wanted to also give you guys a heads up of my next sewing series, which is the 2022 spring sewing color series. I have done this for multiple years. I started back in 2017, and basically what I do is I head over to Pantone, check out their color of the year and their spring color palettes, and then I bring to you every week a breakdown of the color palettes and how I would work those colors into my sewing wardrobe, and some of the patterns and inspirations that work well for those colors based on my personality, and hoping to inspire you to check those out. So be on the lookout for that color series. It's probably going to drop the end of January, and I will post those videos either on the Sunday or Wednesday. So I cannot wait to start that project because it is really fun. I love it. I love the colors. I am the person that is excited for bright colors, but I find myself trying to tame myself to be a little more polished. But every now and again there's this really like sassy kind of edgy me that wants to have bright colors pop out. So the series is going to be fun. There are 3 palettes for the 2022 season. The lilac shade is the color of the year, and I cannot wait to share with you the first in this series. So guys, basically that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have an amazing 2022, that you come back here every Friday to see if I'm here. The goal is to be here every Friday, yeah. And that is it. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. I will see you on another upload. Bye-bye.
Push you away and we're done just like that. Something about you is pulling me back, and I'm holding on.